Hello and welcome to the course Private Pilot Maneuvers. My name is Max and I will be your instructor. Now, if you would like to become a private pilot, you'll have to take a theoretical course and a practical course consisting of actual flying lessons. And in this course, we'll focus on the practical part. So we will have actual flying lessons together consisting of a briefing, where I will discuss the most important aspects of the upcoming lesson with you. And then we'll actually go flying. Only that in this course, we're going to do the flying in a flight simulator, not in a real airplane. This has a few advantages, like of course, a flight simulator is much cheaper than flying a real airplane. Furthermore, in a simulator, you can easily, for example, reset your position, reset the aircraft state, so that you can easily repeat a maneuver and so on. This, of course, is not a replacement for actual training in a real airplane, but I think it can be a really helpful add-on. For example, if you are a student pilot, then you can use this course to actually prepare for an upcoming flying lesson, or you could, after a lesson, review the material that was taught during the lesson. Also, if you're already a certified pilot, you could use this course to refresh your knowledge. Now, speaking of knowledge, in some lessons and briefings, I will probably refer to some theoretical aspects. Now, it's of course helpful if you have some theoretical aviation knowledge already, but if you don't worry, you can still take this course. For example, if you're just a simulator pilot who would like to do it really only for fun, you can do it as well. It's just helpful if you have a bit of aviation knowledge already. Of course, there are different ways how things can be taught, and there are different ways different instructors show specific things. Also, there are different procedures in different flight schools and so on. Now here in this course, obviously, I'm going to show you the things how I would teach them in real life. But of course, there can be differences to different instructors or flight schools or different environments. Now, speaking of how I would teach things, why should I present this course? Well, I've been an airline pilot now for 16 years and a flight instructor for 10 years. I do instructing for the private pilot license and also for the instrument rating. Also, I'm a very passionate private pilot or general aviation pilot myself. Now, in the picture above, you can actually see part of one of my flying trips in a Piper Archer. So I really enjoy just flying around for fun still in single engine and multi-engine airplanes and also in helicopters. Now, about the more specific content of the course, it's going to be divided in general in normal procedures and abnormal and emergency procedures. Now, in the normal procedures, we'll discuss most of the stuff that you would discuss during an actual private pilot practical course. So we will do things like normal straight and level flight, turns, takeoffs, landings, of course, advanced maneuvers like soft field takeoffs, steep turns, stalls, and so on. And in the abnormal section, we will look at the most important emergency procedures, for example, engine failure. Now, which airplane are we going to use for this course? We'll use a Cessna 152. Well, it has been one of the most classic training airplanes for the last decades. So it's a very obvious choice for a practical pilot training course. It's a very basic airplane, which is fine for basic flying training. It's a two-seater single-engine airplane. Depending on the variant and installation, normally a 110 horsepower engine. And again, depending on the variant, a maximum takeoff weight of roughly 760 kilogram. I'm not going to go into much more detail now because there is a dedicated lesson to the basics of the Cessna 152. Here's what it looks like in the simulator. All right, so I hope this introduction helped you to know better what you can expect from this course. I really hope you will have fun taking it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the first lesson.